Yeah. Frameworks of yeah. Morning all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not, right? Yes.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Thank you. So in the last class, I was just briefing you about the Django, how to become a full stack developer. So there are three positions I said: backend, front end, and full stack developer. So here backend deals with logic and the flow of data. Logic and flow of data, and front end means how to present your data on the web page. How would you present the data on the web page? Full stack developer, you need to have the knowledge on both front end and back end, right? So front end technologies like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and HTML for presenting data, CSS for adding styles, Bootstrap for predefined styles, JavaScript for adding dynamic nature to HTML pages, right? JavaScript is for adding dynamic nature to HTML pages. HTML static responses, but HTML plus JavaScript dynamic responses. Yes. Okay. Static and dynamic responses whose the response is not varied from time to time, static. If response is varied from time to time. Home page of an organization, it's a static one. Home page of a bank, home page, login page of Facebook. All these are static. Dynamic means your balance page will be varying right from to time to time. Gmail inbox, right? You will be getting mails daily, right? Will be varied. Backend means what to display as respond to the end user, right? What to display as response means language you can use like Python, Java, and frameworks like what are the Python frameworks? Django is the most famous framework, and database like MySQL or Oracle. Any database can be used. ID like the PyCharm Professional, right? Roles and responsibilities means managing web applications. You need to have the knowledge on databases, working with templates. That's front-end technologies knowledge you should have, like back-end technologies, working with servers, right? And logical problem solving skills. Full stack development means process of develop both front end as well as back end application. Since some web terminologies, World Wide Web system, it's a system of internet servers. It supports hypertext documents. Means hypertext means non-linear access to anything, right? Anybody can access anything from any location. Internet. It's a huge network of network. www is a service of internet. Web page. The web pages are written in HTML, right? Which consists of text, images, audios, videos, hyperlinks. Okay. Website means it's a group of interlinked web pages. It is a group of interlinked web pages which has a single domain name. Web application means which runs on a web server which provides service over the web. Web browser means the software used for browsing like Chrome browser, Firefox. Web server means that provides users with the required results or documents. Web framework means which helps to build flexible web applications, right? So various web frameworks of Python: DJANGO, Flask, Pyramid, Bottle, TurboGear, right? What is DJANGO? Why DJANGO? Key advantages, history, features, companies using DJANGO job market, right? Yes. So it's a DJANGO is easy to set up and run. Provides ready-to-user interface and administrative activities. We can build all types of systems. Provides end-to-end application testing. Powerful URL system. Built-in authentication system, right? Adding, editing, and deleting the items. very less code, not repeated, right? So if you see the company is using the Django, companies using the Django, check in the Google, right? Yes. So Instagram using, right, Django, Pinterest using Django, Firefox, Discuss, Bitbucket, Mozilla Corporation, Robinhood, Eventbrite, right? All this. Amazon Web Services, all these are using top 10 Django apps and why companies are using it, right? 9 examples of companies using Django, right? Yes. What are those? Instagram, just check this. Instagram, National Geographic Channel, Mozilla, Spotify, Pinterest, Discord, Disbucket, Eventbrite, Crazy, all this, right? Yes. And if you see the job opportunities of Django, people who know Django are very less, who have got command and Django is very less, right? Okay. But Django jobs, you say Django jobs. There is less competition for Django as of now, but in the coming days, right, you see a lot of competition even for Django, right? Django jobs 24,530. Django job vacancies in July. Now click. Indeed, Indeed.com 2,278 job vacancies on 14th July and 2,267 job and vacancies on 15th July. Okay. So Django developer jobs, right? Okay. Fine. I'll just show you one sample, a small application, right? One second. So later I'll be showing you how to install Django, how to install like IDs for working with Django, right? But just within 5 minutes, how to develop a sample application, I'll be showing you. Steps in application creation. Steps in application creation, right? Yes. See, okay, first. Later we discuss in brief step by step, right? Once we do with HTML, CSS, again I'll come back to Django, right? But what on sample application within 5 minutes, how to develop an application, right? So I said at a rapid speed, you can develop a web application with very less coding. Activating virtual environment. Activating virtual environment. Creating and activating virtual environment. What do you mean by virtual environment? Means this Python, one more copy of Python is going to be installed, right? Means whatever modifications, changes you are doing, it should not affect the original Python software. That's why virtually one more Python will be installed, right? Creating or creating. Second is what? Creating or starting a project. Creating or starting a project. Second is what? Right. Creating or starting an application. Adding application to settings.py. What our application is created, we need to add that to settings.py. specify URL for your web page. See, specify URL for see every application will have an URL, right? Facebook.com, gmail.com. So every web page is identified by a URL. So specify URL for the project. Define the business logic. Migrate. Start and run server. So these things I'll be discussing in detail in brief, right? Later I'll be showing you in detail in brief. But just now I'm giving overview of a sample application, right? Still, we didn't discuss anything about what is creating virtual environment, activating virtual environment, and many of these things are okay. Just to show a sample web application. So I'll open. So we use IDs like PyCharm Professional and VS Code ID, right? So I'll open VS Code and just perform one by one operation, creating and activating virtual environment, step one. So how to do that virtual environment later I discuss in brief. So VS Code. So we have got some commands, right? Creating or activating virtual environment, creating or starting a project. How to start a project? The command. We have got one command for starting a project. DJANGO -admin. In this command, start a project. DJANGO-admin start project. Okay. DJANGO project one. Creating application also like Python, using Python manage.py start app demo application, right? Demo app. Adding your settings dot specify the URLs, remaining everything okay. VS Code is open. Here terminal will be there. Terminal, new terminal. Yes, I open new terminal, right? Yes. Yeah, just within the Django in C drive, there is Django applications folder is there. Within that, I'm going to create. What is the command to create a project or create a project? What is the command? Right. Django -admin start
Start
project.
project.
The command to create a project. Start project. Django project one. The project name Django project one. Okay. Now Django project one is created. Now change your directory to this Django project one using cd. Cd is what? Change directory to which were Django
Project one.
project one. Just now you have created it, right? Change your directory to this project which you have created. Now you are in the Django project one folder. From here itself, we need to perform all the things. Now create application. What is the command to create application?
Python manage.py and
Python
app name
manage.py. Python manage.py.
manage.py.
Start app. Start app application name demo app. Manage.py start app demo application, right? It's created. Now go and check Django project one. Can you see a Django project one, the first one? It's created. Within that demo Django project one inner folder is there. You can see many py files already created, and demo app just now we created, right? You can see many py files in demo app. We have not created it, already available. Means whenever you create this project and application, everything, all these folders, all these files will be getting automatically. Just now I created demo app. Just now I created Django project one, right? And what is the step 3? Step 1, step 2 finished. Creating or sorting. One.
We have to add the app to settings.py.
So step 3 is step 3 also completed. Demo app creation. Adding application to settings.py. What is your application name?
Demo app.
Adding application name to settings.py because your application has to be identified, right? So what is that? Demo app, case sensitive. So D capital, A capital. If you observe carefully in the project folder and in the application folder, in project folder, settings.py is there, right? Open to the settings.py and just scroll down. You see what installed apps. What are the apps which are installed? So within the installed app, the last line you go and just give demo app, demo application. That's fine. Save it. Control S. Next. What is the next one? Defining URLs. Specify URL for the project. So go to this. So to specify URLs, there is a separate file, separate Python file will be there. urls.py file. Check for that urls.py file. Can you see this urls.py file is there? Scroll down, already data code is available in this. Just one line we need to write here. There is a functionality called re_path, repath. In the previous DJANGO version, there was a function with the name URL only. But in the latest version, it is removed. The URL function is removed. Instead, we got re_path. Okay. So about this I'll be explaining in brief, but repath rostering starts with demo. This symbol indicates start symbol. Start with demo. End with dollar. See, this dollar indicates end of the string. This indicates start of the string. Start with demo, end with dollar. Comma views dot compute. So whenever you give this demo URL, it should go to the views.py file. Is available in that. Define a compute function and write the logic within that compute.
So I have a question here.
Yes.
Suppose we are starting the server. So first it does that, it comes to urls.py in project.
Yes.
And then it goes to views.compute.
Views.py. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So here for this repath, one import statement path, comma, the_path. Yes. Where this views is available, this views.py is available in the demo application, views.py. So from demo application, import that views. What is it? So it is giving some underlined yellow color, else what error, right? So what I should say, from demo application, your application name, demo application, import views. Yes, everything fine. Now here go to views.py. Here views.py already available. And define a compute function, Python compute function. So def compute function. Compute function always takes the request and gives the response. Return HTTP response. Return HTTP response. HTTP response means HTML response. And the import statement for HTTP response for DJANGO.htp. DJANGO.htp. Import HTTP response. This one we need to import. From DJANGO HTTP, import HTTP response. Within the HTTP response, nothing but HTML response. Within this HTTP response, I'll write a small HTML code. HTML body BG color red color text. So I'm saying background color of the web page should be red color. Text color should be yellow color, right? Close that body. Yes, in a bigger heading, H1 is the bigger heading. It's in the bigger heading, right? Welcome to DJANGO world. Slash H1, close that heading and close this body tag. Close this bracket. Yes. So Python has got different packages, right? Which package is required, that package is going, we need to import it accordingly. That's finished. So we have created project, we have created application, we have defined URLs, we have defined views. Yes. Now start. Now we need to migrate. First say migrate. Same Python manage.py migrate. If any errors are there, it will display the errors. Otherwise, we'll just say apply all this, apply it, we should say, right? Applying all the changes, required changes. Next, run server. Same up arrow you click Python manage.py run server. Started development server at so and so port. I'll copy this. I'll copy this link, right? Copy this and say Control C and go and paste in the browser, Chrome browser. I'm opening Chrome browser and I'm pasting here. And what is the URL you are specified in this your application? So this URL.py demo. Start with demo, end with demo only. Slash demo DEMO. Now it should display that output of this, whatever output you have given, business logic related output. Yes, welcome to DJANGO. What you got? Where I given request, in the web page in Chrome browser. It gave response, welcome to DJANGO. Right? This is what sample applications, right? So later I'll just make you do these things parallel along with me. Still, I didn't explain anything about these things, right? So how to create virtual environment, how to activate, and many other steps required. A lot of things I need to discuss, but just I showed you a sample application. Right? Okay, fine. So starting with just I'll give introduction to HTML today, right? So yes. So before I go with DJANGO, the prerequisites for DJANGO I'll be covering, right? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that bootstrap, right? A part of bootstrap. So for that, you need to have the knowledge on to create a web page. You need to have knowledge on HTML. What is HTML, right? Hypertext markup language. So this hypertext markup language HTML is the major language. Major language of www, World Wide Web. HTML is the major language of World Wide Web. Web pages are written in HTML. Web pages are written in HTML, which enables to bring together, right? The text images, videos, links, etc. all into one place. What do you mean by hypertext markup language? What do you mean by hyper? Hyper means HTML allows non-linear access to information. It allows non-linear access to information. What do you mean by non-linear access? What do you mean by linear, non-linear? Linear access, what do you mean by non-linear access? For example, non-linear or linear. Linear means, for example, there is a storybook. You want to read it linearly from first page to last page, you will be accessing it, right? Or reading it. But what do you mean by non-linear? If you want to read a particular topic directly, non-linearly, you will be going to the topic and read the topic, right? Non-linear access means anyone can access anything from the World Wide Web, right? Anyone can access anything from World Wide Web. Next, what do you mean by text? Hypertext. HTML code is simple text. Here, the tags are used to mark the information. Hypertext markup. Tags are used to mark the information. It is a language. So don't worry about this application we have just discussed, right? Everything step by step you will be doing along with me. Not only this multiple applications, right? Yes. Just I showed you how simple. Already we have got the .py files available within it. We just how to perform these various steps. It is a language. Steps in writing HTML code, right? Steps in writing HTML code. What you require? For writing HTML code, we use Notepad. Yes. And secondly, for writing HTML. And secondly, a web browser, right? Like Chrome, Mozilla, Internet Explorer. So we discussed about one. I'll be just discussing about one by one HTML tags now. HTML tags. Starting a tag. Starting a tag, right? This is the any with this angular bracket we need to give. We need to give this angular braces, and the tag name we need to give compulsorily if you want to start a tag. Closing a tag. Example, right? B is there. What is B? Opening a bold tag. Opening a bold tag, right? Opening a bold tag, closing a bold tag. Right. So here HTML tags, right? So every HTML code, right? Yes, should begin with HTML and end with HTML. Every HTML code should begin with HTML and end with HTML. What is HTML tag? What is HTML tag? This tag. This tag identifies that it is a HTML document. HTML is not case sensitive. HTML is not case sensitive. Means if you write in lowercase, uppercase, it doesn't make any difference. It's not case sensitive. Secondly, we have got tag like header tag. Header tag for header informations. Head tag for header information, it consists of only one tag called title tag. Next is title tag to provide title to your web doc, that is web page. To specify the title for the document. What is body tag means? Whatever we want to display on the web page, everything should be within the body tag. Whatever we want to display, right? On the web page, everything, right? Everything should be kept. Everything should be kept. Everything should be kept within the body tag. Next is BR. To go to the next line. What is that? BR tag to go to the next line. Next is italic tag. This I indicates what? Italic tag. Text appears in italic tag. Next, as discussed, like bold tag. B indicates what? Bold tag. Text appears in bold. U tag. Underline. Underline tag. P is for paragraph tag. P is for paragraph. P is for paragraph tag, right? Displays data in paragraph. Displays data in the paragraph. Paragraph, right? Displays data in paragraph. Displays data in paragraph, right? Yes. Next is comment. Hyphen, hyphen. Whatever comment you want to write the comment. Again, say hyphen, hyphen for displaying the comment. So here, this is what you represented tag. Tag name. It will have attribute equal to value. Every tag, right? Tag name, it have got attribute, it have got value. Attribute 1 and its value. Attribute 2 and its value. So what it is, I'll just provide these things. Tag name, attribute 1, its attribute. For example, body tag has got attributes such as BG color, background color, COLOR. The color to be used for the background. Next, one more. Text. We say what? Text. The color to be used for the text in the web page. Hmm. Now let us see one example, right? Every one of you can do parallelly along with me. How to the first HTML document, creating a sample web page. Just open a notepad. Everyone try to open a notepad. Yes. Open a notepad file, right? Within the notepad, your HTML documents will start with HTML tag. Yes, it says that it's the start of the HTML. Within the HTML, there should be a head tag for header information. Within the head tag, there will be a title tag. See, whenever you are open HTML, we need to close that HTML tag also, right? Head tag and close the head tag. Opening and closing. Title tag also opening and closing.
Do we need internet here as well, or just two?
What is it? Sample web page. Slash head. Title slash title. Head slash head. HTML. Body tag. BODY body. Whatever you want to display within the web page, everything should be within the body tag and slash body. Whatever you want to display on a web page, everything should be within the body and slash body. Yes. For example, Python is dynamic. Python is dynamic type. This dynamic type is there, right? That I want to display in italic format. So just give this I italic dynamic type italic slash I. This Python I want to display in bold form B. Slash B. Also, I want this Python in underlined form U. Slash U. Next, bold form, right? Everything in the bold form, right? Our paragraph tag, it represents in the form of paragraph. Python is simple slash P. So in the bold form, in underlined form, display Python is dynamic typed in italic. Python is simple paragraph, right? Yes, that's it. Just observe it, file, save it.
Sir, can you please take us back to the notepad?
1 second. DJANGO. July 2023, right? Within that, I'm creating Okay, any folder like HTML. HTML, right? Within that HTML, I'm saving it first. Sample web page, sample web page dot HTML, the dot HTML extension. Any name you can use, right? Sample web page dot HTML, right? Yes, you want to. This is that HTML code, right? It is HTML and slash HTML. It's opening and closing, header information, sample web page, body and underlined. Which one? Python is in bold and underlined form. This dynamic is what? In italic form. Finished, everyone? Yes. Just HTML slash HTML, head and slash head, body and slash body. In bold underline, Python should be displayed and is italic, the dynamic type. And Python is simple, everything in paragraph and in bold form if you want. In paragraph and in bold form you want. Slash P.
Sir, do we have to be mindful about the spaces you're giving in between the lines?
Yeah, just observe X 1 second. So here, if you go to this folder, right? If we go to this folder where you have saved it, Django July 2020 HTML. If you just double click it, it will display the data. Python is dynamic typed. Python is simple. But okay, Python is dynamic type. Python is simple. You can see. But okay. But observe this one more line. If I'm writing in bold tag, Python general purpose language. Python is user friendly. Otherwise, Python is user friendly. Slash B. Python is user friendly. Observe here, I'm not using any paragraph tag. Yes. Now check it. Just to go and refresh. Refresh. Yes, Python is user friendly. If we are not, what is the difference between using this paragraph tag here? If I'm using. Okay. If I remove this paragraph tag, if I remove this /p and /paragraph tag, now check this output, right? Once check this output and just say refresh. Refresh, everything appearing in the same line. Everything appearing in the same line. Python is dynamic type. Python is simple. Python is user friendly. If I'm not saying paragraph type, okay. If it doesn't want to use paragraph, see here. There's one more tag. Break to go to the next line. Use this BR. Keep BR here. BR means go to the next line. Here also say BR. Here also say BR. It's a BR tag, break tag. In 3 different lines tag, break means go to the next line. But this, but if you see the web page in black and white format, white color background, black color text. But I want different colors fonts means yes. Got this result, everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Write within these things. Write this within the notepad. Save it by using .html, any name .html, and the file which you have created. Go and double click that file which you have created. So here we can also provide. See here. Body tag has got attributes such as BG color and text. So I can give like this. Whatever you are displaying, this body tag within the body, background color, where background color is red. Text color is yellow.
Sir, can you just open Notepad once?
Yes.
Sir, here, can you please show us again, like using paragraph tag? So we have to use only once, right? Like paragraph tag.
You can use any number of times.
So we have used here Python is simple, like so before Python is simple.
So previously,
So yeah.
paragraph tag means it will automatically prints that statement and next statement it will go to the next. See paragraph.
So we need not to
use break.
like
You no need
yeah,
to use
okay.
break. If you are using paragraph, no need to use break. Immediately, if you are saying paragraph, it will go to the next line and prints this data. Right. After that, again prints and goes to next line. Paragraph tag means separately will get. See the difference between using P and this. Everyone try to observe. If I am using P or without P, without P means break required compulsory. With P means no need.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
So here I was just saying, right, I want some color to my tag. Background color red, text color yellow. Yes. So what is that? Yes. Body BG color means what? Background color equal to a red color. I want red. What is the text color I want? Yellow. Check it now. Now refresh. Are you getting these colors on the web page? Just go to your web page and refresh your web page here. Background color, red color, text color, yellow color you got, right?
Sir, can you show us the notepad again?
Yes. Take a snap of this, right, everyone?
Okay.
If you get any error, you can take a snap and check.
So here we don't need to specify any comma or something after BG color and
No, no.
text,
See,
right?
see here, if you see this way I've given here, right? The attribute 1 and its value, space, attribute 2 and its value.
Okay.
So here attribute 1 and its value, attribute 2 and its value.
Okay.
What is that? Some. What is there in this? Yes.
The code and output is output code output.
You got the output, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone got any error here in this writing this code? Okay, next observe this. Marquee. Before this marquee, right? Headings, heading tag. Headings. And headings. Next, headings. Headings, right? Yes. HTML provides 6 tags for headings. HTML provides 6 tags for headings from H1 to H6. HTML provides 6 tags from H. H1 will be the bigger heading. H1 will be the bigger one, right? So I'll just paste this here. Everyone got this right? Output.
Yes, sir.
Write this within the notepad, save it as .html, double click it. It will be opened in the browser itself. H1 tag will be the bigger heading. H2 smaller heading. H6 smallest heading. Observe here, I'll just go to the same web, same code. Here I will write H1 Python programming /H1. Six times I'm pasting it. Six times I'm pasting it. H1, H2. Let's say H1. This is H2. This is H3. This is H4. This is H5. This is H6. /H1 /H2 /H3 H4 H5 H6. Observe this output, right? H1 means bigger heading, H6 will be the smallest heading. H2 will be little smaller, H3 will be little smaller, H6 will be the smallest among all these. Just copy and paste this H1 /H1 H2 H6. If you're not closing this H1, this entire after that whatever that also displays in H1. Check it. Run this Python programming, Python H1, this H2, this H3, H4, H5, H6. Yes. Got it. Next is like mark you. Displays the text. Displays the text in scrolling form. Displays the text in scrolling form. Just observe this here before this Python programming. Here I'm writing in H1 or in H2 I'm writing. New DJANGO batch. Starting from today. Starting from today. H1 /H1, right? Keep this within the mark you tag. Keep this within the mark you. Mark you /mark you. Take it. Just refresh. Scrolling from text appears in scrolling from new DJANGO batch starting from today. So even we can use some kind of background and some height for this marquee BG color. BG color equal to, you can just give some green, right? BG color is green. Height GHT height equal to 100. Check it. Refresh. In this way. So new DJANGO batch starting from today. Background is green I have given. Yes, height is 100 I have given. Okay, in this way you can scroll, right? Yes. Marquee BG color is green color. Height is 100. H1 new DJANGO batch starting start. Close that H1 is close that marquee. So we have got many parameters for marquee and many other tags available, right, for formatting. So we discuss more on this on the next Saturday. Yes, we'll have the class. Yes. So the next Saturday, the link will be changing, right? Everyone has to get enrolled for this. If you already done the enrollment, right, it's fine. Right, if you're joined for both Python and DJANGO, it's fine. But if you're not enrolled, try to get enrolled. You'll be getting
the separate view of the 50 already.
what is it?
Do we get the separate link for if I am already entered?
Yes. Next week the link will be changing. Check your mails. You will be getting a separate link for next Saturday's class. Next Saturday the class will be from 9 to 11.
Yep.
This class timing is 9 to 11, right? Yes.
Sir, is this the first class?
Yes. HTML we have started now itself, right? Yesterday we
Okay,
had
because-
just some introduction, right?
Okay, so how do I get in touch with the introduction class?
Yes, you'll be getting the recorded videos, right?
Okay,
The recorded videos. Everyone will be getting the recorded videos to your mail IDs that we have provided. That is YouTube link will be given for yesterday's and today's class. And every session is video recorded. You will be getting the recorded videos. You can only view them. You cannot download them. You can check it, and you will be getting the notes. Yes. Fine. So I said this is HTML. I'll be discussing next. CSS. I'll be discussing JavaScript. I'll be discussing next. Coming to DJANGO, right? Applications creations. I'll be make you do 15 to 20 applications hands-on, right? Parallel you will be doing along with me, right? You'll be getting the output for all those, right? Fine. Any other queries, right? Anyone? Okay. So next Saturday, 9 to 11, right? New link. Check your mails, right? Yes. Yes. Anyone who has already got enrolled for total full stack, if you're done with payment of any batch, anybody, if you have already got enrollment for Python full stack, yes, you can attend this batch. Yes. You can see the payment details here in the chart, right? Yes. Okay. Fine. I'm stopping here. We'll continue next Saturday, right? Yes.
Thank you, sir.